Hello, 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 everybody. It is I. Dun 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 dun. Juju, aka the Rainbow Sheep. Hello everyone and welcome to D&D Night. We welcome you back over to the Razorcrest Isles. I hope everyone's been well. I know it's been a couple weeks. Just a lot of like random things happen each week. But the good news is, well actually I should probably start with the bad news. Bad news first. Haven't been around for a while. There is going to be an announcement soon about the Razorcrest Isles going on in hiatus. I don't know if we'll talk about it today. We might talk about it next week, but either way, there's gonna be a hiatus coming up, so I apologize. There will probably be a video up on the YouTube channel about that. The good news is I actually finished somebody else's PNG tuber. Wow! I finished the DM Will his PNG tuber, and it looks so good, and I'm so happy with it, and it's so cute, and I'm happy it works, and the little dragon with the little fire is so nice. And then yeah, but yeah, welcome you all. Thank you so much for being here. Just a quick reminder that I do talk in the chat with my fingies and not with my voice too much because I don't want to interrupt anybody. And if you need a reminder of who's who, hello, I'm Juju and I'm Rainbow Sheep, or you can call me Linda. And also we have Jasnah, who is Michael, and James, who is Farwin, and Bryn, who is Vesper, and Will, who's our DM, which is brand new PNG tuber. And then I'm just also just thinking just now, like, oh, even if we go on a hiatus, maybe by the time we come back from the hiatus, I will have everybody else done finally. It's gonna be great. So yeah, I hope everybody enjoys today. And if you're watching from YouTube, feel free to come follow me on the not the Twitter. I mean, if you want to follow me on Twitter, that's fine. It's Rainbow Sheep if you want to follow me on Twitter. But come follow me on Twitch. I also play video games and do art. So yeah, twitch.tv/Rainbow Sheep. And let's get into it. We are live on the internet.
Hi, the internet.
No, you.
Oh, of course Juju's blinking as always, but that's okay.
It's fine. It'll fix.
Oh, the mouth moving so good. I'm so happy with it.
Wow. Does mine work better than yours now?
I actually think yours is better, yeah.
Oh no. I mean, honestly, mine is. You made mine extremely streamlined in a good way. Like it's so clean.
It's so cute. I love the little dragon.
Just a little guy, just hanging out. All right, we're back.
And our internet works.
Yeah.
Fully.
No cutoffs or anything. I say as we get cursed by something else. But
Yep,
we're
that
here.
checks out.
The internet goes. It's D&D. Give us a recap. One of you.
Not it.
Don't look at me, I can't remember a thing.
Yeah, I know this about you.
I kind of remember. Okay. Here we go. For me editing, what was it, like 3 weeks ago, I think? We were going to take our medicine, aka drugs, aka hallucinogens, and we went to go look for the big bad, whatever it was. Well, not the actual big bad, like in the campaign, as in like the big bad in the whatever, the killing stuff. And then we went around Old Town, stopped by Hot Food, I think like 3 times probably. And then we found this like specter guy. I think he was like a specter guy, but he was very creepy. And then me, Farwin, and Jasnah could see it, and Crimson Chin can see it. And we all fought it. We caused a lot of property damage, and but we defeated the specter guy. So that's where we left off.
That is... Oh, I cursed myself already as I have goo in my throat. That is exactly where you left off. As you are now, panting in the streets, a little bit worn down, a little tired. Still very much on drugs. I believe you were just about to make your escape away from the scene
hot food.
It's a great shirt.
For those who are not seeing Bryn, she has just run upstairs, put on her shirt that she made on the internet that is just a crop top that says hot food,
Hell yeah.
run back down, danced on her Discord camera, and yelled hot food off mic.
Hot food rules.
So I leave to you all at this moment now. You are currently still in the streets. Where are you going?
You said we were going to the Protectorate to let them know what happened.
Yeah.
Alright, you're going directly to the Protectorate. Okay. Probably take you about 10 minutes to get there. Streets are relatively more quiet. It is nighttime. You are able to get yourselves to the office, and the door is always open, as people come in at all times of the day. There are fewer staff members in sight at the moment, but you are able to make your way inside.
Juju, you should talk to them because I think they probably like you the most.
You are very likable.
Oh, okay. I guess we go up to the counter or whatever, the secretary lady or something. I don't know.
Okay. You make your way up to the counter. Still a little ramshackled, maybe a little bit bloody and covered in dirt from all of the escapades. And the woman behind the counter will just, good evening. Do you need assistance?
Yeah, we do need assistance, actually. We defeated the murderer. Well, it wasn't actually really a murderer or a person, actually. It was kind of like a ghost thing. We solved the problem of all the murders that have been happening in Old Town, basically.
Okay, that's a lot right now. I need to go get somebody who's higher than me on this. Please give me a moment. And she's going to stand up from her chair and walk into the back, and you'll wait there for a little bit before she comes back and just goes, please, right this way, and leads you to a table on the second floor.
Thank you. Very much appreciated.
Yes, absolutely. Tea will be served shortly. We're a bit slower tonight, as we normally are. And she'll scuttle away.
Thank you.
As she does, you will see Rayless, the individual you met with when you initially thought about taking on this request and who gave you a light interrogation, come up to your table and pull up a seat and sit down.
Backwards or regular?
Regular. He's not a youth pastor.
Okay.
What about a football coach?
Not a football coach either. So he will just pull up the seat, sit down, and push himself into the table. And he will just open a file. You will see a blank piece of paper, and he's going to just have a ink and quill ready and just... From the beginning, please. I need to hear it directly from you. What exactly has happened? And when you say you ended the murder spree and killed the perpetrator, I need to know what that means.
Add a character. We need to not narc on our Crimson Chin homie.
True.
Wait, why?
Because remember, kids, real heroes don't narc. You just
Okay.
don't narc. He has a hidden identity, and I think that's the way he wants to keep it.
Oh.
To be fair, I don't think we even know his real name, so that works out.
Yeah, true. We do just know him as the Crimson Dragoon.
Yeah, Crimson Dragoon.
Okay, well, you see, we were just really bothered by, all the murders that have been happening, as you could probably tell and stuff like that. Thank you for the sub. That's not part of my description. And so I actually ended up deciding to pray to Ioris, and she gave me a sign.
City.
Or Ayun. I forget. Is it Ayun? I think it's Ayun, right?
It is Ayun.
I prayed to the city and Ayun. I prayed really hard, and then I got a vision that we had to go to the top of a cliff and find a certain flower. And then we found out that when we ate this flower, we could see things that are beyond being seen. And I know that sounds really crazy. Trust me, it's crazy. And it felt crazy, but it's real. And so we took the stuff, and then all of a sudden we found the perpetrator, and he was very scary. And he definitely was not part of this world, which is what we kind of expected all along. And then we fought him, and it was a very, very tough battle, unfortunately. And we had, some issues along the way, but we were able to defeat him.
So, to boil it down, you, on a supposed vision, went and collected a psychedelic agent, took it without knowing its full effects, went into town, and saw a ghost and killed it.
Well, not all of us took it just to be safe.
I didn't take it, and I couldn't see the ghost, but I sure felt the ghost when it stabbed me.
Just gonna look around the table. You don't have any visible puncture marks, as the ghost only used blunt force trauma.
Oh, I
And
don't know that.
That bruises.
Bruises, yes, you can see. So the ghost stabbed you.
Well, I don't know what it did. I couldn't see it. It was a ghost.
I think I saw that it smacked you with its spooky hands.
I mean, you can see the bruises or whatever, and I'll lift up my sweater and show the bruises.
Okay.
And we have brought a bit of evidence where the sort of I don't know, ichor, the sort of bile that came out of this thing. It's on this plank, and I bring out the broken piece of plank that this thing kind of bled on. I am sure the Protectorate is well funded enough to have someone examine this. I know that it seems like there's nothing on there, but I promise you, with this flower, we are able to see viscera imprinted onto this. You might be able to see viscera on all of us.
So, and this is one of the destroyed pieces of home that came from from the house that got partially destroyed, correct?
Yes.
Do we have extras of the flower? Do we have any left over?
We made a
Yeah,
point
I
to...
grabbed a whole bunch.
Okay.
But maybe we don't give our drugs to the cops.
Yeah, totally.
Who's talking about drugs? They're...
It's
It
just
grows in the
flowers,
ground.
dude.
Flowers.
Okay, so this is a destroyed piece of building. Did any property or people get destroyed or injured when this happened?
Property, yes. People, no.
I'm people. We're people.
We are
I'm-
people.
I'm talking civilians who are unaffiliated with the Guard, the Protectorate, or any of the Divine Squadrons.
Yes. Property was damaged, and I did identify myself as being affiliated with the Protectorate because I believe that we should attend to that once things
Right.
have been settled.
Alright, so again, to sum up, property damaged, yes. Civilians, no.
Indeed.
Did anybody witness the incident, or is this a, oh,
There was like one family, I think that's from their house, and they were hiding, so I don't know how much they saw. They seemed very distracted.
I mean, they
There's no-
obviously didn't see the ghost or whatever it was. They saw us.
And apart from that, with as dangerous as the streets have gotten in Old Town, you cannot really expect too many people to be out after sundown.
Yeah, that's true.
But the streets aren't dangerous anymore, thanks to us. The economy will be booming.
Yeah, I know it all sounds really bad, but I promise you that we did the right thing and we had a solution to the problem.
so you said you gathered a flower, and it let you see the ghost. Do you have more of this flower?
Give the man some drugs. Sorry, flowers.
Yeah, I'll take out a tiny little vial of it, like a half dose. I'll give him a full dose, but say, take half of it and see how that treats you.
Are you implying that this has some kind of harmful effect, or
It's just a little bit of a weird experience, but it doesn't seem to be harmful at all.
You remain cognizant and conscious of your own thoughts, your place in the world, but it does allow you to see a particular, we would call it past a certain veil. But you remain whole of mind, and your thoughts are your own.
so it's a psychedelic?
A psychedelic would imply that it would expand your consciousness, allow you to detach from your set superego. That is not what happened. For we do not find ourselves lost within our own thoughts. We're simply able to see an extra layer. So no, actually not a psychedelic.
So a simple hallucinogen.
Feel free to examine the evidence yourself, and I'll let you come to your own conclusions.
Okay. So this will let me see whatever's on that.
It should, yeah.
Yes, and what's on us, to be fair.
He's gonna tap the vial on the table twice, look at it, and swirl it around. And he's just gonna uncork it and chug the whole thing.
Whoa!
And then he dies, and Vesper is revealed as the real killer.
I've poisoned him.
And how long until it takes effect?
I don't know.
I think it was like a minute, give or so.
No, it wasn't long, I don't think.
However long it takes, we're going to sit here, and I'm going to keep looking at that while I take my notes. Is there anything else about this innocent incident that is outstanding, or it needs to be addressed?
Yeah, you can thank us whenever you want.
I need to confirm the facts first. I congratulate you on surviving, as you have seen combat. I cannot confirm or deny the validity of any of your statements unless I have seen the things that you are saying. There are too many variables, and I cannot act irrationally, because this is very tightly close to the city's security. So I need to take this baby steps.
Is that why you just chugged a whole vial of drugs for the baby steps?
Flowers.
Sorry. Drug flowers.
This is step one of, if this actually lets me see what you're saying on there, then I, as an official, have visible proof of testimony that you are speaking truth and not telling me what I want to hear. If you're ever in a position of authority, you'll understand one day. And as he finishes saying that, he's just gonna grab the piece and look at it and turn it a few times. Interesting. And he will put it down and he will jot a few notes. I am going to keep this. And yes, I do see what's on it.
Oh,
I am
good.
more inclined to believe you now.
Has anything like this ever happened before?
Not in Ioris, and not in any record of the Protectorate that I have access to. Now, to be fair, not many people would face value take a vial of an unknown substance, drink it, and run with the idea.
Well,
That's how people get poisoned.
no, I mean, Juju communed with her goddess, and it's not just on nothing. Like, we didn't just decide nothing. You know, the gods are real.
Yes, and anybody can claim that they've communed with any god. I could say right now that I've communed with Tiamat.
Are you calling Juju a liar? Because she would never.
I'm saying that I cannot take every piece of information given to me as fact without proper proof.
We did commune with something a bit more tangible.
Oh yeah.
Have you heard of Travis of the Hill?
No, I do not know of this Travis of the Hill.
Have you ever in your heart felt doubt?
Excuse me? Does this question have a throughput?
You may find closure through Travis on the Hill. And now that I've caught him a little tongue-tied, I want to make an insight check on this guy. Just chugging the bottle and saying that he was gonna hang on to it. I know, like, keeping evidence is a thing that happens. It was just, I don't know, it was like a weird phrasing of that. So, may I roll an insight check?
You may.
It's a natural 20.
I will say, from what you can tell, it is currently at about midnight. It is late, and he is a little disoriented and trying to piece together everything you've said without missing anything. The weird turns of phrase are probably him trying to process the information and not being able to connect mouth to brain properly because of the time.
No, that's fair. And I think importantly for this situation, he is acting surprised. He's not acting like he knows about what's going on.
Yeah, he is a bit disoriented and just trying to take in information.
I assure you that whatever you would need from us, we are all, as a party, willing to cooperate.
Okay. Where did this incident take place?
In Old Town.
Right, where?
In the middle-ish, but towards the left.
I want someone to give me those directions one time. Just once.
It's
You
east
don't
of
know-
hot food.
No, west.
West?
Is it east or is it west?
West! Yes, that's correct.
Okay. So it is west of hot food.
Just look for the building that's been a little squished.
Left out.
Oh, I'm certain I will know exactly where it's at tomorrow, as we will most certainly receive property damage claims and complaints about conduct. I have a lot of paperwork that I have to do tomorrow because of that. What I will say is that circumstantially, you have returned to the building of the Protectorate. How long has it been since the incident took place?
30 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, so you've immediately, by all reasonable means, returned to the site of the Protectorate, and you are reporting the incident, and you have not withheld any. You are not withholding any information to your knowledge. You are not willfully or negligibly forgetting information. You are not immediately lying to me or hiding things from me. Yes?
We haven't lied to you at all.
And there is nothing you have neglected to tell me.
Not that I remember.
So you have immediately come, you've immediately reported it, and you have obviously encountered something, because you have injuries, and unless I receive eyewitness reports of you drunkenly stumbling through the streets, beating each other up, that is all I can assume is that you encountered something. You have brought substance, which lets me see something that I was unable to see moments ago. Mind you, on a piece of destroyed building, but that's a whole other story. In terms of the actual murders and what is happening in that sphere and spectrum, we're going to have to wait and see and confirm that there are no other reports, sightings, or any additional murders before I can call this one case closed. What I will recommend is that all of you please stay within city for the foreseeable future until this is resolved. If you leave the city before that, before we conduct a thorough investigation, or before the guard clears everything, the city of Iorus will force us to disbar you and revoke your status, which I do not want to do. So I again urge, please stay in Iorus for a bit. If you need lodgings and you are unable to afford to provide them for yourselves, we can assist you with that for the time being, as it is at our behest. Once the investigation is concluded, all accounts payable, should everything line to what you have said, and all of the murders have stopped, will be paid out to you after accounts payable to property damage and people and so on and so forth. And any rise in status, rank, or etc. will be discussed with it. I'm too tired to deal with the spiel today. Just stay in the city.
Okay, thank you.
Wait,
Yes.
may we please have a document with your name that says that we have been released?
Right. Yeah. Where are you planning on heading to?
The mast.
Right. And he's going to write something down. You do not need a document. I will be sending documentation out in a bulletin to our staff as well as to the city guard that you have been released out of I don't have custody. You are adults and you are not my charges. I am not a guard. I'm in charge of the branch. And I am in charge of jobs and accounts payable. I am neither your parents, your legal guardians, nor an authority of the city. So I actually can't keep you anywhere. This is an informal request, more than anything. But if things happen and you do leave, that imparts poorly on myself as well. So the city guard will be informed that you exist, that you have been informed of the investigation, and that I have due diligence to ask you to stay in the city. Beyond that, unless the city puts out a job to hunt you down, you are not my charge.
And we will stay in the city and keep those kiwis out of your face.
Wonderful. I have a lot of information I need to mull through and organize and put this in storage properly so it can't get damaged any further. Do you have more of that substance for... Not so that I can take it, because, frankly, I don't want to again. I'd rather not take drugs willy-nilly. But for evidentiary purposes, do you have more of that substance?
I mean, yeah.
May I have a vial of it?
I guess. I'll give him a vial.
Right. He will make sure it's fully sealed so it doesn't leak out, and quickly write a paper label and wrap it around the vial, and seal it shut with a string. Alright. I have everything I need. Sit close by. I will summon for you if we need anything else from you. I expect this to take at most a week. It's going to be a long week. Just mentally prepare yourselves for that.
Okay, bye. Let's go, you guys.
Phew, that went better than I thought.
don't know if I like these guys.
Yeah, when did the murder start? Wasn't it like 2 months ago? How many people have died?
More than a few.
Like 20, right?
I get that they need to believe us, but like, he also just talked a lot, and he got annoying, to be honest.
Did you see how those kids, that young couple, looked at us from the house?
Yeah.
Do you remember how terrified they looked?
Well, we did kind of break into their house.
Yes. They thought they were going to die within their own bed.
Uh-huh.
The detective might talk a lot, but there is a culpability that we cannot forget. These abilities that we all have can inspire hope, or can inspire the sheer terror that I saw on that young couple. Don't forget that. And as far as the protectorate, I thought that was pretty straightforward. So come. I really need to go drink.
Do you want to go to the Ivory Mast or the Hangry Whore?
I can stumble to my bed from the mast.
You guys are able to make your way back to the Ivory Mats. No troubles, no more ghosts, more than the one you've already encountered. And as you enter the bar, you are able to drink to your content and sleep when you like. How long do you spend drinking, is my question.
How long when the day drinkers wake up, look around, see us, and are like, oh, yikes, those people need to get it together?
All things considering, the night crowd, I wouldn't say that the day drinkers wouldn't so much wake up and see you and say they need to get together. There is a night drinking crowd. But I would say the day drinkers would wake up at about, like, 1, 2 in the morning. So about an hour of drinking.
We're gonna call it 3:30 in the morning. Well, for Jasnah specifically. I don't know about the rest.
Check.
I think Juju's just gonna go straight to bed.
Yeah, I think Farwan is too.
I'll stay up. Mostly because I don't sleep, so.
Yeah, so if you're drinking for 2 to 3 hours, you're gonna probably incur about, like, 8 silver worth of drink costs.
Absolutely. Very loudly to Vesper. You know, for an overcrowded sty of lawless, stinking humanity that this giant village is, city, I have to say the hooch is pretty good, and I kind of get why people like these places.
I'm glad you're having a decent time.
And you're not?
It's not my vibe.
Okay, sweaters. What's your vibe then?
I like basil. And I like my sweater, even though I keep having to, like, repair it and stuff because of the ghosts. And I just like books. The library is nice.
I want to roll an insight check on that.
At your leisure.
It's only 10.
Who's to say?
Okay, so mice that are devils, and books and sweaters. That's all that you're up to.
Are you up to something? Are we supposed to be up to... I want to find my dad, but like... I don't know, so does Juju, and like her dad is probably more important and maybe also here. Maybe my dad's here too. Maybe they're the same dad.
Do you miss your dad? Or do you want to see him to punch him in the face?
Oh, I've never met him, I just want to meet him. I wouldn't punch him.
You never met him.
I don't know.
I'm sorry, I guess I don't really know too much about everyone's past. I'm okay with that.
I mean, we met like a few weeks ago, so...
Well, I hope that you get to find your father.
Thanks. I hope so too.
I miss my father.
Is he at home?
Yes,
Oh,
he's at home, underneath the family willow tree, next to all the other Faranzas.
are they having a picnic?
If by picnic you mean feeding the worms, then yes, it is a picnic.
Are the worms hungry?
Yes, they are hungry.
It's nice of them to feed them then.
He's dead. He's dead. They're worm
Yes.
food.
No, I know. Yes, I know.
Oh shit, sorry. I tried to art sarcasm you so much that I did not see the sarcasm. Yeah, no, he's dead. Very nice dad. He's a great dad. No complaints. He let me run around, get covered in mud, learn to fight. No complaints. I miss him dearly.
You should get some sleep. We have a full day tomorrow of doing nothing.
You should get some sleep.
I don't sleep.
And maybe that's why you're grumpy.
Am I grumpy? You're the grumpy of the group. You're the grumpy one.
You're grumpy with a lot of people. I'm grumpy to specific people.
I'm grumpy with stupid people because they're stupid.
Fair enough. Okay. Who wants to play a stupid game and lose some money?
No,
Yeah,
go
okay,
to bed.
bye.
Nope. I start
No.
pushing Jasnah towards her room. No.
Contested athletics, bish.
Go to bed.
Alright.
Ooh.
Shit, okay.
Vesper absolutely just picks you up and like lifts you out and up the stairs to the room and just pushes you in and closes the door.
Hey, no, tuck me in then.
Okay, I'll go tuck in Jasnah.
I'm still in full armor.
Yep. I give her a kiss on the helmet. Good night.
Okay, that was actually kind of nice. Thank you.
And I'll go back downstairs and just people watch until my cohorts come down.
Okay. Do we have anything from Farwin or Juju before the night is up?
No, I think Juju's just sleepy. Wants to
Yeah,
go
I
to
think-
sleep.
I think Farwin's just gonna go to sleep too. He's a little cranky, but
Alright. We're all able to find rest. Does Jasnah get out of the armor at any point, or do you just sleep in the armor?
You know when you wake up multiple times in the night and you have to use the bathroom, but you don't really want to get out of bed, so you just like shrug it off and you go back to sleep? It's like that.
So you're gonna wake up a little sore in the morning, but no implicit negative effects at the moment. You all wake up in the morning. It is a little bit quiet. Look outside. Clouds over the sky. Bit of a chilly wind. Might rain. But the day is yours.
Barkeep.
What can I do for you?
I am going to treat myself today. I need the mountain goat's packer.
The mountain goes what?
Mountain goat's packer. A poker. And she makes like little kissy sounds.
You need little goat kisses?
I am going to need 1 ounce of a dark liquor, 1 ounce of a light liquor, and the most expensive ingredient, the juice. And don't treat me well on this, the juice of one tomato. Also, do you have vinegar back there?
I mean, vinegar, yes.
Okay, perfect.
Do you want the vinegar in the drink?
No, on the side, please.
How much vinegar?
Thimbleful.
Do you have a preference for the liquors?
That's the fun part. A light liquor, a dark liquor. Because goats can't read.
Okay, so 1 ounce dark liquor, 1 ounce light liquor, 1 tomato juiced, and a finger of vinegar in a different cup.
Yes.
Okay, and Quaff, the innkeep, will just kind of rummage behind the counter for a moment and like start looking at bottles. And you'll see him just kind of start throwing some things to the side. He will take a tomato and he will shove it on a little spindle and crush it and juice it, then strain the juice out into the cup. And then he'll take the light liquor and he'll pour in 1 ounce, the dark liquor, pour in 1 ounce, grab a thick jar and pour it into a separate cup, stir the first cup, and then slide them both and just... This is the strangest drink I have ever had to make.
I am honored. I'll put down 2 gold, because she assumes that tomatoes are expensive.
What?
She grabs the drink, drinks it in 1 swig, grabs the vinegar, and drops it in her right eye. Oh!
That was for your eye?
Yes.
I thought you were going to drink it.
Why would I drink it?
I don't know, fuck me, I guess.
Try one sometime. You'll wake up.
I'm not going to pour vinegar in my eye.
That's okay.
Basil is watching in disbelief. Little mouse mouth wide open. Just what the fuck?
Sounds like you just took a tequila shot, but then you took the lime and squeezed it in your eye instead of as a chaser.
It is based off the tequila suicide. I did not snort salt, which is the other part of that.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
You snort salt, you drop the lime in your eye, and then you take the shot.
I was just kidding when I said that.
Why the fuck? Who does this?
But you don't have a lot of money, you're trying to get fucked up.
Okay. So good morning. That was a thing that you have done today.
Okay, Mom.
feel
You
like-
are like 30 years older than me. Calm down. So, what if we spend this week looking for Juju's dad?
Juju,
Uh-huh.
do you think your father is in town?
I mean, that would be pretty crazy if he was in town, considering I was here during college and then I never saw him then.
He could be here. What if he's vacationing?
I mean, I would also hope that my mom would be with him too, but yeah.
Wait, are we looking for your mom too?
Well, both of my parents, they both left when I was a child, so...
Wait. When we find them, is it to fight them?
Oh, no, I mean, I haven't seen them in a long time. I would really hope that they did not become bad people. So I would hope that we wouldn't have to fight them, but I really don't think we need to fight them.
You say the word, and we will fight anybody.
Okay, I would really
that's
much
true.
rather hug them, though. Is that what we're gonna do to pass the time? Nobody else wants to, like, maybe, do some stuff? Like, or any of their, like, quests that they have for themselves that maybe involve the city?
I mean, I don't want to go back to Old Town and see if I can help people put their houses back together.
Oh, that would be really nice.
Yeah, that would be a good thing to do.
I wonder if they would even let us do that because of the investigation.
Who let us?
The Protectorate.
I don't want to listen to them anymore. I don't think they're good people.
You think we should break out on our own?
I thought about it, but I mean, if they're gonna pay us for what we did, and they should, then we should at least get paid first. But I don't want to work with them anymore. I mean, how long was it where there were just people getting killed in Old Town? They didn't do anything. They just got more people killed. And then when we solve it, they treat us like we're criminals or something. I don't know. They don't know what they're doing.
I mean, Farwin, to be fair, a lot of people like us died trying to fix that situation.
Yeah, but why didn't they send people who are actually strong who could help? Like the dude who we tried to punch. Like, that dude was so strong. He was so strong. Why didn't he do anything? Why didn't they call somebody else, some of the leadership? But if it was just people who are weaker than us, then clearly they're not very useful, are they?
How about when we go to Old Town to help rebuild the houses? We ask the people there what they think of the Protectorate. And we don't go and say, oh, we're Protectorate. We just go to help the people that we kind of fucked over a bit, even though we didn't, because now they won't die.
Yeah. I think we should just go help.
But we should ask them what they think about the Protectorate, if they actually help, or if they just pretend to help.
That's a good idea, Vesper.
Okay. So are you guys heading back to the specific houses in Old Town where everything happened the night before?
Yes.
Okay. You make your way back down the southern boulevard. You walk west of Hot Food. And once you reach the second main intersection, you hang that left into that little side passage. And you find yourselves back at those homes. And there are a few things you notice immediately. One, you see the couple who was in the house with the destroyed window and the glassware, and whose house now has a very large hole in it. They are currently outside. They are speaking with somebody who is wearing just what looks like light leathers and a half cloak. And you can see a couple of city guard in the area, as well as a couple of construction people.
What are the construction people doing?
One of them is currently hauling a cart with some materials, and another is measuring the window that got shattered, as well as the holes in the wall. And if you are walking past from the right, you would see the other house, the one where Frederick busted down the door and started dancing. You will see somebody measuring the door and the frame, potentially to fix it.
Okay. Yeah, I guess Farwind would just sort of wait till they finish that conversation with the dude in the cloak to like go and talk to them and see if there's anything he can do to help.
Okay. They'll be talking with him for maybe 5-10 minutes. He will lightly just kind of nod at them and give them a wave and start walking. You'll see him head to the other house. And then you'll see them just start walking along their house on the outside and taking a look at things.
Yeah, I guess Farden is just gonna go over to them and say, hello, excuse me.
Now, I need a refresher. Who was it that busted through their window? Was it Farwin or was it Jasnah?
It was
It was
Jasnah
Jasnah.
went through the window, and then Farwin shot a crack in behind it.
Okay, so as you speak up, they're gonna turn around and the woman's eyes are gonna widen a little bit, and she's gonna take a step behind her husband. He's just gonna, what do you need? Why are you here?
Oh, I was just here to see if there's anything I could do to help. We're really sorry about what happened with your place, but we were just trying to take care of all the people that were going missing in Old Town.
We're fine enough. Please just don't shoot any more magic at our house.
No, yeah, of course not. I mean, it's safe now. We got rid of the killer, at least we think we did. But I just wanted to make sure that you guys were doing okay. You didn't need anything. If there's anything we could do to help. And let me do some persuasion right here, because I'm trying to be genuine AF.
Please do at disadvantage.
Disadvantage? Come on, I am an adorable small child.
You are an adorable small child that shot a giant spear of ice through their wall.
Okay, fair.
Do you have your halberd on your back also?
Yeah, I have my glaive on my back.
I mean,
It has been less than 10 hours since you shot a giant spear of ice through their wall.
Yep.
I think disadvantage is fair here.
Okay.
16. Gentleman in front is just gonna We are fine. Thank you for your concern. The Protectorate is taking care of repairs for us, and we are set from there. Thank you.
Okay.
Hello. Let me take off the scary helmet. Hi, I came through your window last night. I just wanted to say I'm very sorry.
Thank you for apologizing.
I'm going to go now.
They're just gonna kind of walk away and back into their house. Mind you, you can still see them because there's a giant gaping hole in the wall and the window is completely shattered out, but they are just going to re-enter their home.
Well, that's good at least. I wish there was more you could do to help, but I guess it's being taken care of.
Well, that's good at least. Do we still want to maybe ask around to what people think about the Protectorate and stuff?
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
But maybe not these people.
Maybe not. Maybe other people in Old Town.
Can I find a random person walking down the street?
That's entirely possible. You are in a wide city.
Good morning. Hello.
Hello?
Hi, can I ask you a question really quick?
Yes.
What do you think of the Protectorate?
Think of them. I don't.
Why not?
Because they don't really... I don't need them for anything. I've never needed to post a request with them.
But do you think they do good things for the town, or?
I don't know what they do. I don't need... I've never needed to request them, so I don't pay attention to them. They're like city guards. I don't pay attention to them either.
Oh. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Well, I give up. What the heck was that?
Okay, Vesper, maybe try again, but this time don't talk to the strangest man in the world.
I will find the second strangest person in the world. Hello, good morning.
Hey, what can I do for you?
Hey, you seem normal, which is a
Yes.
lie. Hey, do you have any thoughts about the Protectorate?
What about them specifically?
Do you like them? Do you think they do good things? Or do you think that they're self-righteous assholes?
Why would they be self-righteous assholes?
I don't know, it was just an option. I'm asking what you think.
I mean, I think it sounds like you already made a decision about what you think about them.
I have not. I actually... No, I don't have any opinion as of yet. I'm trying to get other people's opinions.
Okay. Well, my opinion is that they are, they do stuff.
Did all these people have the drugs last night?
A follow-up question. Have you taken drugs in the last 4 hours?
No, are you a cop?
Maybe?
The answer is no.
My friend and I are trying to decide if we should join the Protectorate or if they suck, and we don't know.
I mean, they let you carry around swords and stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's pretty cool.
Is this an open carry guy?
Okay, Goodbye. Forever, I hope. Wait, do you have a long-lost daughter?
A long lost daughter? No.
Okay, that's very good. Just for everybody involved. Goodbye.
Okay,
Oh.
okay, bye.
We should never protect these people. Even if the Protectorate does good, they deserve nothing.
You did say you would walk up to the second strangest person. I don't know what you want from me.
Farwin, you try.
Okay. Farman's gonna go to hot food.
Okay.
And he's gonna ask the hot food man.
You mean Gary of Hot Food?
Yes. Gary of hot food fame.
Okay, so you enter hot food, and day in, day out, the man you see before you, the grumpy old man with the slightly droopy nose,
Perfect.
as you enter, he'll just kind of go, "Eh."
Great. Farman's gonna first say, hi, can I get a round of salty water for everyone? And, what do they have on the menu again? What's the thing that I like? Juju, what's the thing that I like that they have?
It's the one that's written in Dwarvish.
No. Oh, yeah, we'll just get one of those for the table. Or two for the table.
Okay, that is going to be 1 gold, 2 silver.
Okay.
And he'll go, "Eh," and he'll start cooking the food.
I had a question for you. I just, since we're regulars, I just was interested in your opinion. What do you think of the Protectorate?
Think about how he would respond to this.
He usually makes monosyllabic sounds.
He does. I'm just trying to think of what specific line of sounds and gestures he would make to get his point across. Because he's most certainly not going to speak. His response, as best as I can put it, would be, while he's still cooking, just and shrugging his shoulders with his back turned to you, and then gesturing with his spatula to the table and just going, and, rubbing his fingers together to indicate good money.
Insight check. Nat 20. I know exactly what he thinks.
I mean, you have spent a lot of time in hot food lately. You're getting a good idea of Gary.
I'm fluent in whatever he speaks.
So, I'm
like a Star Wars character with a droid.
I mean, yes. Effectively, right now, this is what you've done. His intention is, and I will put this in plain English, doesn't matter to me either way, they tip good.
Oh, well, thanks for that perspective, Gary. I really appreciate that.
Yeah. And he will finish cooking food, and he will put out 2 of everything on the menu.
Are we there? Because it sounded like you just went on your own.
Oh, I assumed everyone was there, which is why I ordered 2
There's
of
at
everything
least
on the
a
menu.
Juju here.
Hi, I'm
Anybody
here.
can choose 2 or 2 not be there. But you now have 2 of everything on the menu.
I mean, I could take it to go. We could have a picnic.
You can make Gary pack all that stuff back up into to-go containers.
No.
Wait.
Oh yeah.
Did hot food lose its label on the map? Because now I'm like, where is this place?
Wait, where's Hot Food's label on the map?
Hot food!
Let me fix that real quick.
Good.
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 Now we won't lose it again.
Good.
Yeah, you have 2 of everything on the menu.
Well,
And
if
here it
people
has-
weren't here, then I guess I would have ordered it to go. I assumed everyone was with it.
Yeah, I'm there.
Okay, then it's lunchtime for the gang.
Okay, you're able to scarf down 2 of everything on the menu rather easily. The few odd duck regular people in the store that you see pretty much every other time you're here, one of them, a older woman, is gonna pipe up and just say, "The Protectorate helped me when I was lost once. They got me where I needed to go."
Oh. But you were lost once?
Just once. It's an old steel trap in there now.
There's a what?
I've got a good memory.
Oh. That's wonderful.
Man was so polite.
Maybe we can do better without the bureaucracy. Think of all the people that we could be helping or killing if we weren't stuck in this town for the next week. We could be out and about.
And what happened when we were out and about?
I feel like I'm supposed to answer with something in particular, but I don't know what that is. I don't really study for this test.
I mean, honestly, we were pretty wayward, reckless. We have very special capabilities, and thankfully, I believe that most of us have good intentions. But there are people out there like us. They have our capabilities that don't have good intentions. The Protectorate might be a bunch of stuffy shirts, but they've not really done wrong by us particularly.
I guess, but even then, I don't... What if there was just something better? Like, I don't know, it seems like there's points where they do stuff that's important or good, right? But, I don't know. I feel like they're just not good enough. I mean, once again, it took them 2 months to stop people getting murdered. That's really bad.
They didn't stop it.
However,
We did.
They basically didn't do anything.
A lot of people died, and don't besmirch that because those are people like us. And 2, it literally took Juju communing with a god to find some direction for this. I think that you're ignoring very extraordinary circumstances. And to be honest, I will give you full disclosure. I come from a place that did not have something like the Protectorate, and it could get scary sometimes. So, I don't love them. I think that there's a lot of energy being wasted here.
think there's also a middle ground where we don't have to leave them, but we don't have to do the tiny shitty jobs that they have that they say we're capable of, which is clearly not true because we went and did it anyway. So maybe we stay with them so we can still get the information, but we act on our own.
I mean, I don't think the tiny shitty jobs is the issue, right? Like, even when we found that dog, right? Like, that was still a good thing that was worth doing. We still helped people, you know? I'm still glad and proud that we did that. My issue is just that I think there could just be something better than what the Protectorate currently is. Because I think what they are right now is, I don't know, it just doesn't really seem that effective.
So do you want to find something better or start something better?
Well, I don't know that we are gonna find something better. So I guess start something better.
How?
Well, by helping people. And becoming strong enough to help a lot of people.
Do you think, in a way, you're just describing what the Dragoon does?
Yeah. And I think in this case, he was more effective than the Protectorate were.
Can we do it a little bit less flashy?
Yes, I don't think we need code names.
I mean, we do have pink cloaks, and that's kind of flashy. And little friendship bracelets, but I still like them.
Let's get paid. We don't need to make any decisions right now.
I do think we should still get paid. And the fact that they pay people is good. At
If
least
they-
they're doing that.
For 1 second, if they say we're not getting paid, I will burn it to the ground.
Okay, so that's a little aggressive, although I don't entirely disagree.
I mean, if you're on board, then we're... Like, we've got torches. Easy.
I can only shoot ice and lightning. I can't do fire yet.
Lightning
Well, I
makes
guess
fire, though.
Yeah, and I can actually cast Burning Hands. But I'm not gonna burn anything down. That's bad.
I will give you a description of a specific reaction that Jasnah will have listening to this, especially the turn of like, yeah, I think we should still get paid by the Protectorate. It's where she sits back, takes a sip, and just kind of does that smile that you do when you hear baby communists talk about reading the Communist Manifesto for the first time. You're just like, she just takes a drink. It's not going to engage, is not going to say anything.
As you are all eating and questioning your morality and the ethics of large establishmental power, we're going to take our union-mandated break. It is
That's fitting.
It is me, your union representative, here to say everybody should take a break. Get up, stretch your legs, drink some water. I mean, don't drink some water if you don't want to.
No, drink water, no choice.
But, I mean, your other union representative said drink some water, so go do it. We're going to be back in, it's 8:35. Let's say we're going to be back at 8:50, right before 9 o'clock. You there.
Okay, see ya.
We... Oh wait, wrong button. Alright! We'll take it on mute. I can't speak. We're taking a break now. go get up and get a snack and drink some water. We'll be back soon. Okay, BRB. All right. It's time to be back from break. Live on the internet.
On the internet.
It'd be weird if we were live somewhere else.
On broadcast television. For
Wowie.
all of your average normies. So, we pick ourselves back up. We are in hot food. You've finished your absurdly large meal. How would you like to proceed from here for the remainder of the day?
Do we want to see if there's like another job we can take, or I don't know, we can just walk around and see if anybody needs help with anything.
I would be down to help. Or we could try to take some of this money and make more money.
We're not gambling?
Why not?
Okay, so I see that maybe you might have a bit of a problem. I'm starting to understand that.
Just now?
No. No. But I don't think that he's a child.
I'm a child.
Oh, but he's old enough to go kill people in cold blood.
I have not killed anyone in cold blood.
Fine. Oh, he's old enough to kill people in hot blood.
Well, actually, technically, because of my ice-based abilities, it is probably cold blood.
The
But
point stands even more.
Also, have you even killed anything with blood?
Well, like animals and stuff, yeah.
Okay, so you have killed in cold blood because your blood is probably cold. Okay.
Yeah,
It's
I mean, when you think about it, I
Arwen,
do a
would
lot
you-
of stuff in cold blood.
Farwin, would you find it disrespectful to know that people would be okay with you killing for money, but not able to gamble?
Well, Satanta always told me that gambling is bad. So I don't really want to do it.
We can always check out stuff at the college too, or maybe like the library. If we need to find any information about stuff.
The what?
The library?
Okay, that is not what I heard you say. I'm down to go to the library. I enjoy a good book.
It feels weird having time off in a way.
Yeah.
Or, very good idea. I just had a very good idea. We could completely ignore everything that guy said last night and instead go figure out why that creepy guy at the insane asylum was creepy and there were dead things there.
That's like a week away, though.
It's very far away. I do want to go back and do that because that was weird.
We're gonna be here for a week, so why don't we just go there?
Well, I mean, I think we should get paid just because that would allow us to fund our adventuring.
That's true. I forgot about the money, which is shocking.
Yeah, that's kind of your thing.
Ooh, wait. Maybe we can kind of do both at the same time. If I remember correctly, was that guy working closely with the Protectorate? Maybe there's like a file on him or something.
That's not a bad idea.
I'm sure there's something because there was that person out there that we first met. So I'm sure there's a file on the whole town, and that's like a big part of the town.
Angry lady?
Yeah.
Helena?
Yes.
Yeah.
I like that.
That makes sense.
It does make sense, yeah.
I'm sorry,
What?
strong women, a position, make you all feel uncomfy.
I didn't say that.
They make me feel something else for sure. We should go see if they have a file. That's a really good idea, Juju.
To research.
Okay. Now I've got to think about where that file would be kept and who would have access to it. Okay. If you guys make your way back to the office of the Protectorate, it'll be much more hustle and bustle this morning. You will see all of the normal business, as well as you'll see a lot of people shuffling paperwork and moving boxes and files around, and you'll see a group of employees huddled around the upper floor table just going over... you have no idea what at this moment, but there's a lot happening at the moment.
Hello? People.
Hi, sorry. The line is... are you just catching somebody?
Yeah.
Sorry, we're, in the middle of doing a lot. If you'd like to wait in line, we can service you as best as we are capable as soon as we've gotten through with everybody else.
Is it always this busy?
Lots going on. Work from last night came in, and we're trying to get a handle on everything before anything implodes on us.
What do you mean work from last night?
We just have a lot of paperwork to process. We have billables to find out. There's investigation going on, and there's
Right, gross. I don't care. I'm sorry I asked.
town guard.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Nope, don't care. Okay. Well, maybe talk to you later. I hope you have a horrible time. Goodbye.
That was a little rude, but okay.
Do you guys want to wait in line or come back at night when we don't have to wait in line?
Well, how long is the line?
There's like 15 people.
Let's leave.
Wait, what's on the boogie board?
If you are to peruse the board, there are... Let me think about the requests that were on there. The requests that had previously been on there that I had mentioned are all gone. In their place, are you limiting your search to just in the city, or are you looking at everything?
In the city, that we could maybe do in a day.
Okay. my table here real quick. There are 3 requests that pop out to you. There is a small dollar amount request for heavy lifters and movers. It only specifies that it's going to be a 3 silver payout and a location. There is a request for clearing out pests in a basement cellar.
Ooh.
And there is a request for a lost dog. It is not Mr. Dinglesby.
Pests or dogs?
I mean, we could probably do both.
So we usually have to take the paper, go into the line, and then get assigned.
Generally speaking, yes.
Okay, no, I'm literally just going to rip this paper off and we're going to go find it, so I don't want to take both, so just choose one, please.
Well, I guess the pest is more dangerous, so we could take care of that one, I guess.
That one's probably more dire anyways.
That's true.
And if we see the dog, we grab the dog.
Did anyone look at what the dog looks like?
Is there a picture of the dog?
I don't know, I walked away already. I'm walking and talking.
Was there a picture of the dog?
If you are to look at the board, there is a picture of the dog. It is just like a scruffy, long-haired dog that, like, it specifies that the dog on all fours stands at about 2.5 feet tall, but it looks like a giant mop.
There we go. Just look for a giant mop roaming the streets. It would be shocking to see.
That doesn't sound too hard to find if we see it.
Let's go. So, can you read that poster again?
Rude, you know I can't read.
Oh, sorry.
The posting is a pets extermination. It is in a upper city house. Specifically, the pinged house is where the location is. And it specifies that the reward is 5 gold pieces on proof of eradication.
5 gold pieces each or total?
So it's 5 gold pieces.
This may not be worth it.
I remind you that you've been spoiled with gold from your last job. But 5 gold pieces is a lot of money.
Yes, and now I am spoiled, so...
Well, I think it's just worth it to do the job to just sort of get a better idea. We've only done a couple of jobs for Detector. I think we should do more and sort of see, you know, if we think that it's worth continuing with at all.
Fine, but I'm going to play in the fountain that's by that house.
You were gonna do that anyway.
Well, yeah. Fine, let's go.
Okay. You make your way to the house. It is a more extravagant build. As you go up, there are a set of sweeping stairs that lead up to a main door. Is a grand double door made out of mahogany. And there is a large brass knocker.
Lead the way, Juju. You're the team captain.
Oh, okay, I go up to the door and I gently knock with the brass knocker.
Tap, tap, tap. You wait a moment. Wait another moment. Perhaps you did not tap hard enough. No response at the moment.
I will knock a little bit more aggressively, but not too aggressively.
Bam, bam, bam. Not, obviously too horrible. But you will then hear an echoing knock inside, and moments later, an individual will come to the door. You will see a more finely dressed man, slightly older. I'll just go, "Yes, what can I do for you?"
Hello, sir. We come from the Protectorate and we are responding to the job posting.
Ah, wonderful, wonderful. Yes, delightful. Come with me. And he's going to usher you inside.
Let's go.
Okay, we go.
As you're walking through his mansion house, he's just going to begin. Now, I was doing some reconstruction on my home. The workers, there was a cave underneath my house, and I was going to turn it into a cellar. But the workers, they were complaining about conditions. They were saying there were beasts and things down there, spiders and such. Big, not like your common house spider, the tiny ones, like big, large spiders, and so they wouldn't do any more work. That's fine. Just need to get rid of the spiders and the things. So I needed you, but you've come. Lovely, delightful.
Glad
All I
to
need
be
is for you
here.
to enter the cave, please, and just all of the spiders and things, all of them. Anything that moves down there, that's not just anything that moves down there.
Can I ask you a quick question?
Yes.
How much did you pay the Protectorate for this job to be done?
Well, there is, in terms of payment, I paid them 7 gold.
Okay, wonderful. I just wanted to make sure that we were getting a fair price for this. And it appears that we are. We will go take care of your problem. Hopefully.
I have
Thank
a question for you.
Yes, what is your question before you go into my cellar?
Why don't you like the spiders? They eat pests.
They are big. They are the pests. They're so big. They're large, like little dogs. Or like big dogs. It's hard to say. I was going off the descriptions of my contractors.
Did you always have this cellar, or is this a new construction? You just dug into it?
This is a new addition. This cave was the cave is where the cellar is going, and I have the door built and I have the stairs, but they haven't put up the walls. So it's an open area where the cavern was.
So your builders found the cavern.
Yes.
So the spiders were already there.
Yes, but my cellar needs to go there, as I've already paid the builders and the materials are bought.
Okay.
And the workers won't work with the pests in the cave.
We're going to go do an assessment.
I don't need an assessment. I need the pests gone.
Indeed, an assessment is usually followed through by action. We're going to identify the nature of these spiders. Fair enough?
They're big. They're large. They're spiders. They have 8 legs. At least that's what they said.
And what was your name?
Nathaniel.
Nathaniel?
No, Nathaniel with an N. N, not an M.
Yes, Nathaniel.
Okay, Nathaniel. We're going to go look at your spider dogs.
Spiders the size of dogs, not dogs with spider-like features. Or at least so I've been told.
Okay, we'll go take care of it.
Yes, please do. Thank you.
Once we get down to the cellar and he's out of earshot. Oh, can we just feed him to the spiders and let them have the house?
That would
No.
be funny.
I don't
but
think so.
We shouldn't just indiscriminately kill people.
Oh, it's not indiscriminate. Did you see him? You were right there. You talked to him. He's horrible.
He's fine. Okay, however, I don't really want to kill these spiders. It sounds like he... First off, this is a house? Jasnah says, looking around at... How big is this place?
By your standards, this is like 3 times the size of a town hall.
Okay, but this is a house for, like, the town, yes? Like, many people live here?
Or just him.
I think we got used to doing a lot of work in Old Town. This is like a completely different part of the city.
Okay, understood. I'm going to tell you right now, it sounds like he ran into the spider's home, and I particularly don't have an issue with these spiders. It sounds like their home is being invaded. Why don't we go take a look, see what kind of spiders they are, and maybe come up with a different solution.
Yeah, that sounds good.
We go to the
Yeah.
cellar door.
Okay. The cellar door is at the far end of the kitchen. It is currently locked with a wooden bar on the outside.
Jasnah would like to unlock it, and... Hey, this is a kitchen, right? Is there anyone in this kitchen?
Currently, there is nobody in the kitchen.
Is there any drying meat? Anything hanging?
I would say there is probably a small amount of dried meat, yes.
Jasnah's going to summon the blade, cut some off, and put in the bucket.
Okay. You have mystery dried meat.
Okay. As we start descending, Jasnah would like to pull out a steak, or not a meat steak, but like a steak, or maybe like like a pole for like one of the tents that we use, just from our like adventures kits. She's gonna tie some of that meat to the end of that stick.
Okay.
Okay. We're going to try to just observe the spiders for a little bit and maybe get a little friendly with them. Okay? She says, waggling the stick as it wobbles with the meat at the end.
Do you want me to just send Basil down?
I don't need your devil mouse to proselytize the spiders.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. You make your way into the cell. It is dark and unlit. The stairs are finished, but it leads down into unfinished cave. There is a 1.5 foot sheer drop off where it looks like they were planning on putting floor in, where the stairs just kind of stop. And there is wet, craggy rock all around you.
Okay, should we try to say hello?
You can do whatever you want.
So in the dark, Jasnah's just like down on her knees, whistling, wagging like a bendy piece of stick with meat at the end.
Okay.
Is that what you do for spiders?
I mean, it's what we do for like badgers and foxes and I like spiders, but the biggest one I've ever seen was maybe smaller than my hand. They can be larger than dogs, right?
I don't know.
I don't know.
What was the biggest spider you've seen?
Maybe like a little bigger than a gold piece, but I don't know. I've never been in some rich dude's underground basement either.
It's true. Rich people do probably have bigger spiders.
I
Wait,
would say
like-
as you are speaking, the sound is bouncing, and you can, for those of you with dark vision, you can see a certain amount into the cave. The dark vision cuts off at a certain point, and you drop off vision, unable to see past it, and you can hear your voices bouncing around.
So you're saying the rich town spiders are going to be bigger because they're from the rich part of town?
Yes. Yep. Absolutely.
Oh, wait, should I actually cast some light in here so we can see? Because I know I can't see anything.
Yeah, I actually can't see, so I am... Yeah.
Vesper just whispers under her breath, "Welcome to the club."
So are you casting light on an object, or are you, how are you casting light? Well, you have to cast it on an object. So my question is, what is your focus for the light spell?
I'm going to cast it on Farwin's glaive.
Oh. I'll
Okay.
move forward with my glaive like a torch.
Okay. As you do, you are able to begin seeing some webby structures towards, like, they begin small and start growing larger, like, and more complex as they grow further in. And you'll see past about 40 feet that the cave ropes around in a slight curve and bends and widens out a little bit.
How big are the webs?
They start off like normal spider webs, and then they start looking just like a little bit thicker, and they start like spanning from ceiling to wall or floor to wall.
Yeah, it sounds like they've been like, or looks like they've been down here for a while. If all these webs are kind of just everywhere.
Exactly. It seems kind of bullshit to, move them. It seems like they've been here the whole time. Why are rich people so weird?
It's just kind of their thing.
Maybe we can talk to the spiders and see if they want to move to someplace better, like that cave that's out there.
But they like it here.
How would we get them there anyway? Through the city? That seems like not the best idea.
Maybe they don't like it here, it's just what they're used to.
That's true.
You're right. I did assume for the spiders. My apologies. Okay, we should talk to these spiders.
Continuing to make sounds. Are you continuing to move forward in the cave, or are you staying more towards the entrance where you're at?
How far in should we go?
I think we should just move forward until we see something.
Okay.
You guys make your way further into the cave. The cave it widens out from about a 5-foot tunnel to a 10-foot, to 15 at one point, back down to 10. The ceiling always about 10, 20 feet high, no more, no less. You'll see kind of pock marks and holes in the walls here and there. And after about, I want to say 100 feet of walking in the cave, it widens out to about 30 feet diameter around. Just kind of weird slanty walls and a wide mouth. The cavern does seem rather large, as if it's part of a wider system. The webs do also get thicker as time goes on, and you see more webs. And I'd like everybody to make just straight dexterity checks for me.
Oh, wrong one.
Okay, so DC was low for this, but Vesper and Farwin, you both, at some point or another, just kind of absent-mindedly run into a thinner part of web that you couldn't see before, or like step on some webbing that was on the ground. And you can shake it off, but it's just real sticky.
Real sticky, got it.
I move and start walking behind Jasnah.
So, growing up, the spiders would make these really pretty webs in the garden, and they would catch all sorts of things. And I don't know, sometimes when it would rain and it would get cold, the webs would get covered in like little bits of frozen dew, and it was beautiful. I just really like spiders. Why are you stepping on their webs? Don't do that. Stop.
They're hard to see. That's why I'm walking behind you now.
Oh, okay.
A couple moments pass. And now I need perception checks from everybody.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
I'm using my real life dice from here on out.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh my god. So as you are still whispering to the spiders with your stick of meat, and you are moving forward with the light and have bumped into webs. Farwin,
Yep.
you will be the first to see spiders. You'll see some small spiders at first. And you've been seeing like really small ones to this point. You're like, there's no way that there's like giant, big spiders.
Right. Yeah, just small ones.
I have to check an ability here. You see some that are like quarter sized, some that are a little bit bigger than that, but still nothing too crazy, nothing that, nothing about the size of a small dog.
Okay.
You will, as you reach that mouth, that larger area, see, stepping into the light on the wall, tap, 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 just lightly treading on the webs. About 4.5 feet in diameter.
That's big.
A very large spider, white exterior, kind of black patterns on the back of it. And it is reacting to the sound.
Okay.
I don't
Which-
see any of them.
Did not, however, notice, because it rolled a very good stealth check. But I have to make a roll here. You are the light source, Farwin.
Yep.
Does a 20 hit you?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Let me quick pen because we need this. So I can be able to drop something else. So it's a 30-foot range. So from above, there is a wider opening as well that none of you seemed to notice on the ceiling of the cave, hidden cleverly around some webs, as a enormous 12-foot diameter spider shoots a web down and clutches around you, and you are struggling against it, the extremely thick webs restraining you. As I would like everybody to please roll initiative. As you disturb the web, and they know exactly where you are.
Let us make friends with these spiders.
Big.
I might get you turn order. Alright, can everybody see yourselves on the turn order?
No.
I only see spiders.
You only see spiders. That's weird.
It's probably because we couldn't click our tokens or something.
I'm going to guess as much. How about now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, let me start adding in numbers. Alright, let me quick give you a space to work with here, so that you are not completely blind on this. That box is going to be our little playpen for now, as I did not prepare for any combat today.
Surprise. We walked into a spider
Yeah,
cave with
Let us befriend these spiders.
It will be an option on the table. They have immediately taken you as a threat. What you do from here is up to you.
Got meat on a stick. I didn't step on their home.
Somebody stepped on their home.
Clumsy motherfuckers.
But immediately, Farwin, as of right now, you are restrained. As an action, you can make a strength check to try and get out of it.
Okay.
Or you can attack the webbing itself to get out of it, if you would so choose.
How about Misty Step?
Misty Step would sever the immediate connection to the spider, but the webbing around your body would remain.
Okay, how about Burning Hands?
That would definitely hurt the hurt the webbing.
Okay. Then Farwin is I guess Misty Step is a bonus action. So Yeah, I'm gonna Misty Step to the back of the group as a bonus action.
Everybody slightly forward there. All right, so you move to the back of the group, severing the immediate connection to the spider.
Right. And then as my action, I'll just try and free myself.
Okay. Please make a strength check for me.
Oh, nat 20. I got a 19.
Okay. So as you start struggling, you just kind of bulk up your muscles and you claw at the front of it, and you're able to start just rip part of it open. And as more threads come undone, it's easier to undo them, and you're able to get yourself unwrapped and out of it.
Okay, good.
Anything else from you?
No, that's my turn.
Okay. Vesper, for you, you are able to feel a lot of scurrying little steps at the moment. Like a lot of them.
Okay, you guys, I think there's more than like 2. I think there's a lot. I'm going to hold an action to bonk if anything comes down and makes an attack at one of my friends.
Okay.
However, for now, I'm just going to say, we're not here to hurt you, we're here to help you. Please don't attack us, thanks.
Okay. Juju.
Okay. I am going to bardic inspiration to Jasnah, and I'm gonna say, good job, Jasnah. Keep swinging that meat. And I really have an action to take. I guess I'll just hold my ground and show the spider that we mean no harm.
Okay. So you are just calmly existing and not making any aggressive movements. If I'm
Yep.
understanding.
Yes.
Alright. Jasnah, it is to you.
What are y'all been weird about? Oh, whoa!
And you now see the spider that is larger than you. By a lot.
Blanching a little bit, Jasnah's gonna hold up the stick with the carved meat at the end and be like, "Hello, this is a very pretty home. We are, we just want to be friends and learn a little bit more of your spider ways and lifestyle."
Please make an animal handling check for me.
Okay. And I might use that bardic inspiration. Yeah, I'm gonna use the bardic inspiration. It's a D6 or a D8?
D8.
7. Okay. So it's 15 animal handling.
Okay. The big spider will recoil slightly at the stick and just start kind of bobbing and pointing its many eyes at you.
Holy fuck, do they always have that many eyes? I didn't know they had that many eyes. They are just usually little, but
You can see all of its eyes very closely in extreme HD.
It's food for you. And I'm just My action was the animal handling check. I'm just gonna hold the meat stick up above my head towards it.
Let me get you an image of what you're looking at here. Think that, but extremely big.
That's actually one of my favorite spiders, so you're not terrifying me. It's actually really cute. I love that.
That is kind of cute.
It's very cute.
That freaks me the fuck out. I don't know what you're
What,
going
really?
about. I hate spiders.
Those are harmless.
Yes, I realize, but they look horrifying.
And what's cool is that they can like actually like throw those little barbs. It's cool as fuck.
That's mortifying.
Wait, they're harmless and they can throw barbs.
Yeah, well, like they're not aggressive. They'll just defend themselves, you know?
Horrifying.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like, okay. Still holding it with the meat stick.
Okay. It's just kind of bobbing and clicking its mandibles and watching at the moment. You are going to see as 4 other of those smaller white spiders come out and down the passageway and start wrapping around the tunnel and clicking and looking.
Hey, everybody, get your meat sticks out.
You're the only person with a meat stick.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Like, get something out.
And I will say, Vesper, you are hearing a lot more.
You guys, there's more than there's a lot. Even if we all had the meat stick, it's not enough meat stick.
So, are we switching to aggression mode?
Well, they're not attacking us. That's...
They did attack me.
To give you
It shot a web at you.
I
To,
felt attacked.
to illustrate, let me. The large spider on the ceiling is about there. There is one of the smaller spiders here. There are 2 at these locations on the wall. This one on the right is on the floor. And there is one on the ceiling, the back there that you can see. As well as one, said 4 came out. I think also here, oh, that's the wrong shape. There, on the ground.
Jasnah will not take an aggressive action. As long as, you know, they're kind of just checking us out.
We are to Farwin.
Cool. Farwin is gonna cast his Armor of Agathis on himself.
Okay.
Probably at 3rd level. And that's my action for the turn.
Okay. Vesper.
I'm actually going to bring out Victor. Or sorry, Frederick. Not Victor. And just tell him to hang out. He should practice his dance moves. And he doesn't need to do anything else. Just come hang out.
Make Frederick here. I think wants to work there.
Frederick.
Frederick is there and dancing once again.
That's all.
Alright, Juju.
Okay. I am now going to give inspiration to Farwin. And I think I'm just gonna go invisible.
Okay. As of now, you are invisible.
Ooh. I'm also gonna move a little bit so that I'm not in the same spot.
Okay. I'd also like you, while moving, to make a dexterity check for me to avoid hitting any webs. Okay. You are gingerly able to avoid the large groups of webs here. We are to Jasnah.
I'm going to cast Comprehend Languages, because I want to understand the spider talk.
Okay.
Because it does say for the duration, the literal meaning of any spoken language. And I want to understand the spider talk. I want to know what they're saying to each other.
Okay. So, I will say, as you cast the spell, you begin listening hard and focusing on the spiders, and you're still hearing clicking. And you remember, wait, shit, there's a different spell for animals.
Fair enough. Yeah, no, there is a different one for animals, but that's okay.
That is just, I would give it to you if there was not a very specific spell for speaking to animals.
No, you're right. I will hold my ground again and still just offer the meat stick.
Okay. I would like another animal handling check. Your DC is going to be a little bit higher this time because you just cast a spell. Large spider is going to hear one leg down out of the crevice, and boy is it a big leg, and drop slowly and touch down on the ground in front of you. It's maintaining its current distance. As it does, you're going to keep hearing it go, that clicking sound. It's going to be moving its front mandibles. As you're holding out the stick to it, it's going to just bob again did not like that you cast a spell, it is going to shoot a web at you.
Okay.
Does a 19 hit you?
It does.
Okay. You are restrained by the web, and you'll feel the thick webbing just catch onto you, and it is going to begin moving closer.
Hello, big sweetie. Hello, big sweetie. Hello, nice. We're nice. We're nice. This is okay. You have chosen to cover me in web. I see you, and I accept this gift of web. Thank you. Thank you.
It cannot attack you the same round. However, the smaller spiders are all going to begin moving forward. As you are now webbed prey. Of course, now I can't grab all of them because they have faces on them.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Just move that a little bit so I can grab this one. Alright. I guess those ones move forward. Vesper, that skittering sound you heard. It was kind of omnidirectional, and you didn't know where it was coming from. You now know where it was coming from as hundreds of spiders begin pouring out of small holes in the walls on both sides of you.
Yep.
And two large swarms of spiders appear.
This is fascinating. So they're usually solitary animals. So the fact that they're colonizing like this kind of tells me more.
That is all the swarms can do, is it took their whole turn to get here. The two smaller spiders that are up against you are going to sink teeth because you are webbed, and their dominant is next to you. The first one is going to be a 18, and the second is going to be a 20.
I'm gonna burn my reaction and cast shield.
Does shield require... Let me check restrain real quick. I don't know restrained. I don't believe restrained prevents you from casting spells, but I want to double check.
Okay.
Restrained creature speed can become zeros. Can't benefit running speed. Attack rolls at disadvantage on the creature. They're at disadvantage. Disadvantage on dex saves. Nope, you can absolutely cast shield. The arcane shield will whip up over you, and I'm assuming a 20 will not hit in that case.
It's like, hey, okay. That's enough. Nice. Nice. Nice.
They cringe at the magic and just kind of, as much as a spider could make a hissing sound, that is the closest sound they can make with their little teeth grinding up against each other. They didn't like that. They don't like you more now. That is all of them this turn. Actually, they only moved once. They're going to move closer. Oh no, I've lost an eye. Oh well. Alright, there we go. That is where their final positioning will be. Farwind, it is you.
How in danger does Jasnah look right now?
Currently, there is a giant spider with a webby tendril wrapped around her and connected. There are 4 very big spiders, not giant, but very big, gnashing at her, also flanking Vesper, and a 5th spider near you and Juju.
Right.
As well as the 2 huge swarms of spiders that just poured out of the walls.
Have I ever encountered like anything like this, like giant spiders or anything like that?
I would say you've definitely seen large spiders before. You've never seen this many at once, and not one as big as the largest one.
Okay, how did Satanta handle giant spiders?
Fire was a good deterrent. When in doubt, a blade struck in the head would
But
generally
like,
take them out.
he viewed them as something that needed to be gotten rid of.
When they were in locations that they could put people in danger.
Yeah, this seems like it could put people in danger.
But generally speaking, large spiders, fire,
Yeah.
glaive to the midsection of the head in between the eyes, or removing limbs.
And we're still like very obviously like under the city, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe near the outskirts of the city, but you are still technically in city property.
Okay. In that case, is there? So I feel like where I'm positioned. Granted, the battlefield isn't currently the most exact thing in the world, but it kind of looks like I could get a Burning Hands that would hit sort of the spiders on the left side without hitting Jasnah or Vesper.
If you position yourself one more square to the right and aimed it towards the left on a diagonal, yes, you could.
Okay, that's what I would like to do then.
And ignore the giant Frederick. He only takes up the bottom square. I just wanted to get him dancing.
Yeah, he is dancing. He's very big. I love him. He's doing great.
But yes, you can hit those 3 spiders without hitting either Vesper or Jasnah.
Okay. Then yeah, I'm gonna Burning Hands just at first level.
Make dexterity saving throws. What's your DC?
16.
Okay, so 2 of them will pass, and I'm going to say the one closest to
Woolly.
Jasnah fails here because that's the last one that rolled. The one right up on Jasnah burns, and its legs start crumpling up into itself as its carapace like scorches all the hair, and it is no more. The other 2, while scorched and a little blackened, will just start furiously clicking and starting to like back away from you.
Okay.
Anything else from you?
No, that'll be my turn.
Also, Vesper, you had a held action for any attackers.
That was turns ago, so I don't have that anymore. Because I cast Frederick, so
Oh, right, yes.
yeah.
Alright, so it is you
But
and Frederick.
I will now. How many Eldritch Blast do we have? 2, right?
That is correct.
I'm gonna double Eldritch Blast Biggie.
Okay.
First is just an 11 to hit.
And 11 will not hit as it is still kind
Oh,
of
didn't mean to hit
waving
that.
back and forth. It skitters slightly out of the way. A 15 will hit.
Okay. Okay. I didn't mean to click that, but okay. I'll still take the damage of CX.
as it blasts into it, it's just going to, and it's just going to kind of back away a little bit, and it did not like that, but you will see how it acts on its next turn. Anything else from you here?
Nope. And then Frederick is gonna do a multi-attack, which is currently just one attack.
Those are good. Those are some good spider noise as well.
Just clicky sounds.
Frederick rolled like garbage. He is too busy focusing on his performance.
Dancing hard.
Unfortunately.
Alright. If nothing else from you, we are to the invisible Juju.
So, if anytime I move, do I have to do a dex roll?
Yes. Anytime you move to a space you are not currently in, I will require you to make at least if you are attempting to avoid detection from the spiders. I'll need a dexterity check so that you to see if you hit any webs or not.
Okay. So is that each square or just whenever I stop?
That's just whenever you move.
Okay.
I won't have you do one. For each square would be a little excessive.
I am going to walk out towards Frederick first, so I'm not doing opportunity attacks or anything. Woohoo!
Make dexterity check for me. "12 is enough. You do not step on any webs.
Alright, then I'm gonna move over here.
Alright.
Oh.
11 is still enough. The DC
Oh, yay.
is low. In the area you're at right now, the DC is low. The closer
Okay.
to the wall you are, and the further back in the cave you are, the harder the DC will get. But at your current location, I will say the DC is 10, effectively, for where you are.
Okay, cool. So, time to make myself known, kind of, and I'm going to color spray with the most spideys that I can, and unfortunately if it has to hit my friends, I guess I will hope that they will not be affected.
Okay, please roll me the 6d10. And this is a 15-foot cone. So you'll be able to hit 5, 10, 15. So you'll be able to hit, I will say, you have a bit more movement. You can do it from where you want, but right now you'd just be hitting 2 spiders, Vesper and Jasnah.
Okay.
So it may be better to position either one square to the right or one square up and to the right and get up near the spider, as that will allow you to hit the 2 spiders behind Vesper and Jasnah as well.
Alright, I will be dangerous, because why not? Hello, leggies.
Alright. So from there, with how wide that spider is, you can hit all 4 spiders. So it goes by HP ascending. So the lowest hit points are affected first. And it will go by order of closeness. So all 3... This is no saving throw. Color spray is wild.
Yeah, as long as the stuff has low enough health, it's really, really good.
Okay, so with that color spray, all 3 of the smaller spiders begin kind of whipping their faces around and using their mandibles to try and clear up their eyes as they are unable to see. The large spider seems to be unaffected as the health pool is taken up before it gets to them.
Fine by me.
Anything else from your turn?
Nope.
Alright, we are to Jasnah. You are currently still wrapped in webbing with spiders surrounding you. One of them now burnt to a crisp, and the other two not so happy about
Time to
being-
go. I said to Vesper.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm sorry, sweeties. I'll position my hands in such a way that when I summon the blade, it helps me cut through the web.
Okay, just make an attack against the web for me.
Uh, 16.
16 will definitely hit. Roll damage, because if you roll extremely poorly, you might not cut through it.
Alright, and with my long S word, that is 9 points of slashing damage.
Like butter, as you summon it, you just right through the webbing and it falls off of you.
Okay, let's go. I will take attacks of opportunity and move 30 feet back.
Okay, that would be 4 attacks. And they will, just off flanking from your position, they will all be at advantage here.
So what is it that they're blinded by the
Oh,
colors?
so actually, 3 of them are blinded. That is a great... So only one of them will be at advantage. 3 of them will be straight rolls from the blinding. So... Oh, actually... They have blindsight. They're fine.
No.
They still know where you are. I do not like that they have been blinded, and it does make them uncomfortable. But they can still tell where you... I did not see that they have
Well.
blindsight.
Unfortunate.
So, first one, Big Spider, is a 20 to hit.
A20 will hit.
Alright, you are going to take 4 piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Does a 15 clear it?
A 15 does. Instead of 9, you will take 4 poison damage.
Okay, that was a little hard.
And then, first of the little spiders, I'm assuming a 15 does not hit you.
It does not.
The second is a natural 20. Also, I rolled the wrong damage for the spider. Add an additional 2 piercing damage and 1 poison damage from the big spider. For the smaller spider, you are going to take 6 piercing damage from the crit. And then make another con save for me for the poison.
16 again.
Okay, for the poison, you will take another 2 poison damage from that spider. Last attack will be negligible at a 13. It will clank off of your armor. But 2 of them will get decent sinks into you with their fangs.
Alright, and I'm moving 30 feet back.
Okay, you will start running back and dexterity check for me.
$12.
Okay. You are, even in your haste, still able to avoid the webs in this area as you run 30 feet out. I'm going to put you on the outside of the box for now. It is the spiders.
Any small web that I step on, I'm just like, I'm sorry, very sorry, it's very beautiful. So sorry, so sorry. Time to go, everyone, time to go.
Juju, you are now the closest to the big spider, and you cast magic. So it is going to. Let me see if I get this web back. It does not. So it is going to take a swing at you with its mandibles. It whiffs. Not even close. It just does not turn far enough to get at you, and it just snaps at empty space next to you. Rolled a natural 1. Vesper, the 3 near you are all going to swing at you. Does a 20 hit you?
Yeah.
Small ones. So you'll take 4 piercing damage and make a con save for me. You pass con save, so it is going to be 2 poison damage. Second one is going to miss you. Third one does a 17 hit you.
Yeah.
That'll be another 5 piercing and con save. And you do not pass that con save there, so that is 8 poison damage. The 2 swarms. The first swarm is going to engulf Frederick. So, what's Frederick's AC?
Garbage, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. 14, which is also mine.
So an 18 will definitely hit it. I do not have enough D4s out for this. Frederick will take 10 piercing damage as the swarm engulfs and spiders begin piercing and chomping in. Second swarm, 20 feet. Vesper, the second swarm is going to engulf over onto you. And as the hundreds of spiders crawl over your skin, you said a 14 will hit you.
Mm-hmm.
You will also take 11 piercing damage as you feel many tiny bites on your skin. Farwin, it's you. Vesper is covered in spiders. But a large amount of spiders.
Okay. Farwin's gonna use... That's a lot of spiders. Farwin's gonna yell, "Sorry, Vesper," and then he's gonna Burning Hands her to get the spiders off.
Okay. Vesper, I need a dexterity saving throw.
Max roll, let's go. Oh no, wait, never mind, it's 3d6.
Did you just say max roll, let's go, at a friendly fire?
Hell yeah.
Listen, sometimes you need it. I will say you are also going to catch the 3 spiders along with this. So they are all in range. All of them failed. And so did the swarm. That is a lot of gibberish that it just posted.
Yep, I clicked a button that it didn't like. My bad.
Alright, let's see that hot damage.
Yeah,
It's
it's
up
a
there.
12. It's in there.
It's 12? Okay.
It auto-rolled.
So Vesper, if you have not already, you
I
take
did.
12
Yep,
damage.
I took it.
All 3 of the larger spiders burn to a crisp and are dead and gone. The swarm, I'm just gonna get rid of some non-usables here. The swarm about halves in size as the Burning Hands engulfs and crisps up most of them. Still a lot of spiders, but not nearly as many.
Hell yeah.
Will, did you know that the wolf spider that you posted is actually canonically like good on theme because they actually prefer like burrows and stuff?
Did not know that. I don't know things about spiders other than they freak me out.
Dude, if you want, we'll talk spiders after this.
Oh, no, I'm good. I don't need to know about spiders. Vesper, you've just been burned.
Yeah, a lot has just happened.
I prefer to call it de-spidered.
You also have been de-spidered. There are far fewer spiders on you at the moment.
I don't think I've been counting at this point. I think there are still spiders. So I'm just gonna fucking run. I'm gonna sprint towards the door.
Okay. Are you full double moving?
Ah, shit. Yeah.
Okay. As you run, you will lap Jasnah as you are just scraping spiders off of you. By the time you hit the edge of the box, you get the swarm off of you, and you're just brushing off like tens of spiders instead of hundreds.
Try to be gentle with them, please.
So the swarm, I don't get an attack of opportunity on the swarm.
No, the swarm
too
stays in place. Vesper is able to exit the swarm space in affect. Is Frederick doing anything?
Frederick is quote unquote living bait.
Okay. Still dancing. There is now a swarm of spiders dancing.
He will like
Oh,
try to
it's terrible.
kill some of them because he's there.
Okay.
Um,
Please make an attack, Frederick.
Let me see what I want to do. Hold on. I don't. Okay, he's gonna do his dreadful scream. No, he's not. There's too many people there.
You want
Yeah.
you want this invisible person to scream while dancing and covered in spiders?
That is a horrifying piece of imagery.
Linda, I got some more for you.
Okay,
Oh no.
we're gonna do chilling hand. That's a 24 to hit.
A 24 will hit.
Bad damage. 8 points of cold damage.
Okay. As he's dancing, you will start seeing spiders curling up and freezing over and cutting into the ground as little icicles as he takes one cold swipe on himself and then continues dancing. Juju, you are next to the big spider.
I am next to the big spider. So we're all just like running away.
Farwin's fighting.
Yeah, I feel like
Run away, Juju!
I
Get
feel
out
like
of there!
I feel like I just want to hit it with my brush.
Yes.
So I'm gonna
He's a
hit my-
gentle giant. We're in his home.
I'm gonna hit it with the brush.
Nice.
I hit it with the
21
brush.
will hit for 5 piercing. As you stab in, you get good purchase, and it will again just recoil a little bit and gnash at you, but it is still standing. Anything else from your turn, Juju?
No, I'm gonna stay in the legs.
Alright, Jasnah, it's you.
Shit. I want to try to de-escalate this. So, I'm going to pull out one of these. Did it actually do anything? Did that hit play?
There's nothing in the chat.
And I thought everything was clickable on this sheet. I have 3 flasks of oil, hyphen flammable. I want to use one of these little oil canisters, take a little bit of tinder, set it on fire, and I want to use that to try to intimidate the large spider by throwing it in front of it, not at it.
Okay. Please make an intimidation check.
I should be good at that. It's +8. Nelly, if you could read that, please. It moved.
It did move. I believe you.
Thank you. 19 + 8 for 27.
Okay. As the flaming tinder drops on the ground of the cave in front of the spider, it is just going to and start stepping back from it a little bit. It does not like fire. Unsurprisingly.
Okay, awesome. I'm hoping it starts moving away. Okay, Juju, we should leave.
Anything else from you?
I'm going to move up to Farwin and get a hand on him just in case I need to start pulling him.
Okay. It is the spiders again. This medium-sized one has had fire shot at it and near it. It's not having. It's going to begin running away. You do get an attack of opportunity should you wish to take it, Farwin.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Glaive.
Roll the damage. Oh, yeah. It's split in half before it makes it that far.
Absolutely, it is.
They're actually quite fascinating creatures. Oh, shit.
This swarm is going to actually become a part of the other swarm and meld together with it. So they are now one big swarm. About as big as the two original swarms on Frederick. They will hit Frederick. Frederick will take another 7 damage.
It is done.
Alright. Big spider does not like the fire. It is going to take a step back away from the fire, as I'm assuming the fire, so you're throwing it in front, so I'm assuming the fire is like right there.
Yeah, that's good.
So yeah, it'll take 5 feet back from the fire, and web. Does it want? It wants to web. Juju, it's going to shoot a web at you. Does a 12 hit you?
No.
So the web will shoot past you and stick onto a wall, and it's going to snap the web and just keep chittering at you. Farwin, it is back to you.
Excellent. I am going to probably... I should probably Burning Hands the swarm. No, I'm gonna help Juju out. I'm gonna run forward around to the spider, and I'm gonna help Juju out in dealing with it.
Okay. Are you coming up around on her side or on the other side of the spider?
Probably the right side, yeah.
Alright.
And then I will do a glaive attack.
A 15 will hit.
Okay. 12 damage.
As you take the glaive, you swing down and you chop off one of the legs, and it does not like that. But it is looking bloodied. It is bleeding, and it is kind of jumpily looking around now.
Great. I'm gonna follow up with a polearm master attack then.
Okay, 18 will hit. That's enough. Where are you placing the final blow?
I'm just smacking it right over the head, crushing its skull, head.
Okay. As the back end of the lid comes in, you can feel it crunch into something. You'll see a couple of the eyes go pussy, and the mandibles will stop, and the legs will kind of clutch a few times, and then slowly curl in.
Cool.
And no. Vesper, you are 60 feet down the passage, brushing off the last of the spiders.
Can I get an angle on the swarm?
You are... I didn't place you 60 real feet.
Okay.
You are...
If I'm gone, I'm gone. That's fine.
You're gone. You're way down there.
Yep, I'm just gonna... I'll go 30 feet back and wait for my friends.
Okay. You can see Jasnah kind of waiting at the mouth of that bit of cave.
And Frederick is gonna do another bonk attack.
Okay.
Oh, 26.
26 will hit.
Okay, and math is hard, but that is 12 cold damage. Nope, yes.
As Frederick takes another big swing at this swarm, it will reduce in size, and a lot of the spiders dying off as they are on top of him. Still dancing.
Yeah, he's the champion of his craft.
Juju, it's you.
Okay. I'm gonna come over here to Frederick. Now I'm gonna hit it with my brush like I'm hitting the spider with the big broom.
Okay.
Ooh!
So yes, you definitely hit. That's 10. As you slice through, it's hard because there are just so many of them to get a definitive target. You definitely hit them. But actually, 10, that's enough, surprisingly. You just swiftly, with like 3 motions, cut the majority of spiders, and the few remnants scatter away back into their little holes.
Too many bugs.
Okay, spiders are actually the worst.
Yeah. Satanta told me about spiders like this. I mean, not this big, that was very big. But they can be really dangerous, so. I'm glad we took care of that.
Well, yes, I'm sorry that we couldn't entice it with a meat stick.
You're muted, friend.
Why are you little degenerates so obsessed with killing everything?
Don't.
Why didn't you just run?
Yeah.
I did, and they
killed a
still almost killed
person.
me.
In cold blood on the streets.
Yes, and people suck. These things just lived down here. We broke and entered into their home.
Stop.
No, you stop.
You're being ridiculous.
You stop. You twiddling little shit. You are 13, maybe 10 years old. You don't fucking know anything. You entitled little fuck. Okay? I'm so sick of it. We broke into this place, this natural place where these things lived, and, well, go ahead. I hope you're happy with your blood money.
I'm
Killed a
very
bunch of-
happy.
You killed a bunch of
Go
innocent
live with
animals.
spiders, Jasnah. Go live with spiders, okay?
You
But
went
I
and you
care
killed a bunch
about
of
people.
innocent animals. No, you
And I don't want them to. Yes, I do. Maybe you should try it. Maybe you should try talking to people, having friends, caring about another human, because clearly that's what's wrong.
Oh, okay.
You care about spiders more than people.
Yes,
That's
I
absurd.
care about spiders more than people. Okay. No, thank you. It's fine. She'll walk away.
I'm bleeding.
Steam is coming out of Farwin's ears.
Well, first I'm gonna do a healing word on Vesper. Alright, let's feel better now, haha.
Jasnah's gonna pull fast enough and far ahead that she wants to get out of the tunnel first.
Okay. It's 5 health to Vesper.
Thank
The
you.
immediate bleeding stops. Still a little rough, still a little crispy.
Farwin's gonna put his glaive on his back, and he's gonna walk over to Vesper and he's gonna say, "Hey, are you okay? I'm sorry I sort of lit you on fire. I thought it was important to get the spiders off."
It was, and I don't know that I would have actually lived if you hadn't done that, to be honest.
Okay, well, hopefully there's no hard feeling.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
And I think you're right, by the way. I mean, sure, they lived here, but I mean, there was just hundreds of spiders, and we tried to be friends.
Creatures like this can be really dangerous, or at least that's what Satanta told me. I mean, I know I'm young, and a lot of what I think is just what I've been told to think by people that I respect, but I don't know. But I don't want to think about this heavy stuff anymore, so let's get out of here.
He was so close. He was so close. He was so close.
That's the heaviest mood Farwin's ever had. Wow, that was painfully. Ow. Okay.
Jasnah will have moved quickly enough that she can go find our patron.
Okay. You exit the cave. You're out of the cellar, and you'll see Nathaniel just haughtily pacing in his grand hall.
He's the fucking worst.
Do you know what you've done?
Oh,
Do you know what I
wonderful.
can? No. Do you know? No. Do you know what I can cite you for right now? Do you know what you've done down there?
I've requisitioned a cellar.
Do you understand how endangered the Ioran lupus spider is? I'm going to keep this between you and me because that's a natural, preserved creature, heavily protected by the Protectorate. And you did not get the proper permits or the proper warrants or made an ecological study to see what lived underneath your home. And I'm making a deception check. Or intimidation. Whatever you feel is appropriate.
You take your pick of what you're trying to do.
Deception. I need him to believe that this is an actual protected species because I just don't want him to have a cellar.
Okay, please make your roll.
24.
Oh no. Roll off again, because you guys tied.
Oh my god.
Gotta love that +8. It's 26.
Jesus Christ!
Get booked?
Ooh.
Okay, you rolled another 24. So, let me think about how you'd respond to this. You get over him just a little bit. Well, I have proper permits for my building here. And I have contracts, and I have workers who need jobs, and I'm paying. And sure, maybe I don't know about the status of Spider. But big old butt there, the Protectorate allowed the job in the first place. That fancy piece of paper you have says that the Protectorate authorized this job.
The Ioran
So
Lupus
take that
Spider?
to your boss, not me, sassy.
The Ioran Lupus Spider is endangered enough. This whole house can go. Just to protect its status. So, I'm going to do you a solid. Keep your money. I didn't see that there are Ioran Lupus Spiders down there. But you close up that door. Let me tell you, you don't want to get involved with the people that handle the environmental protective part of the Protectorate.
Oh, please, do call them, ma'am. I have money to spare. I will go into a long legal battle over this. My cellar will be built.
So just let us know whenever we get out of the cellar.
I would say at this point, you would probably be walking out of the cellar like right now.
Great. So far in studio, Nathaniel, we killed all the spiders.
And yet you...
Where is he?
You can all of you, out of my home now. You will be hearing from my lawyers, you and your Protectorate bosses.
That's fine, but you owe us 5 gold.
The Protectorate has already been paid. That's their deal now. Get out of here.
Whoa, what? Wait. I don't understand. What did we do wrong?
And you, ma'am, and he'll point at Jasnah, can suck an egg.
Oh,
I will get right up into his space. And now I'm intimidating. And are you going to show me said egg?
I would like to Misty Step in front of Jasnah and push her back.
No, I'm doing my intimidation check.
Okay.
I already said it. Get
I will
fucked. That's a 26 again.
I'll say the intimidation will go through, but then contested athletics as you are Misty stepping up to Jasnah.
My athletics is so bad.
Nathaniel is shaken by this. And we'll just...
Contested athletics will be 22 for Jasnah.
Oh yeah, 3.
He'll just back away and just go find your own egg to suck on. You nasty... And he's gonna storm out of the room.
Okay, so Farwin, Misty steps in front of Jasnah, tries to push her, fails miserably. How does that feel, Yurgo? Like, what happened?
I'm assuming you just try and, like, flat shove on the chest and it doesn't work. So you try a sustained push, also doesn't work. And you just kind of stood there.
Jasnah, you need to stop. This is...
She walks away. She's not gonna listen to a little boy.
Just let her go, it's fine.
I just don't know what I did wrong.
You didn't do anything wrong. People live their lives a certain way, and when they're used to something, that's what they're used to. And this wasn't something that she's used to, so she doesn't know how to handle it. Maybe where she's from, this was the wrong way to handle it. And maybe it was the wrong way. But from how I see it, we did our best. And that's all we can do.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you were almost killed. I mean, Nathan, let's go. Let's get out of here. But I mean, I don't. I don't know, Nathaniel doesn't seem like the nicest person in the world, but he could have been killed. Or his workers. Or... I don't know.
It's not like you made the choice to go digging down there. If people
No.
are going to dig there, somebody was going to get hurt, and I'm glad it was us instead of random workers.
Yeah.
That's true. Eventually that big spider could have come out and maybe hurt somebody innocent.
Yeah, I mean, especially somebody would have ended up down there eventually, right? But I don't know.
It's
they were already
just
down there.
it's just unfortunate that the city was built over this area, I guess.
A giant spider nest. Why did they build a city on top of a giant spider?
The city was
Oh, there was a
colonizing
giant-
the spiders.
They didn't know there was a giant spider nest. How do you know that until you dig under? You don't.
No. They're spider colonizers. That's the truth of it. They
But hey,
subjugated and colonized Spiderland.
Congratulations. Y'all are colonizers now.
the good news is we might not have to make the decision to leave the protectorate, because there's now a very good chance we're going to just get kicked out.
Vesper, that isn't good news. That's just bad news. I don't know.
I hope they at least pay us first.
The 5 gold.
No, the big money.
We lose everything from legal fees though.
Ugh.
I'll talk to Jasnah. But maybe not tonight. Or maybe. I don't know. I'll try.
Yeah, I just feel like right now she's acting on a emotion, so which is fair.
Do you think
Is
that
it?
maybe her husband was a spider?
That would explain whatever this was. I mean, Jasnah clearly has always liked animals. We tried very hard to save Mr. Digglesby, and I do feel good about that. Like, that was a good thing, but it was a little much. I don't know that it seems a little intense to go that hard for the murder spiders, but maybe she feels some sort of kindredship with them.
Maybe she was a spider in her past life.
Maybe some animals are more equal than others.
Oh no. Oh,
And it's spiders,
Animal
actually.
eugenics.
I just can't help but think that if that was her husband was a spider and then like her wiggling around the meat stick is like some sort of weird or something.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
Get me the fuck out.
Hello, all my degenerates who watch Monster Musume. This is a small subsect of people who think about these things. Oh no.
Anyways, this is why this part of my channel is on the mature setting.
Yep. Yep. D&D X-rated for spiders.
Ugh.
Okay, do you want the bendy stick or the stiff stick tonight?
Always bendy.
Jasnah's husband was not a spider, but I'm seriously fucking consider it now.
Oh my god. You're giving me unintentional fuel for a fire you don't want.
You're the
I
one that's
believe
freaked out by spiders.
Yes.
He's like Batman.
Don't like bats. Might as well look like one.
Yeah.
But I'm into that shit. I don't understand what. It's like the first Batman.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's Batwoman.
Oh god, you guys just fucking killed me.
Oh man.
Oh. So you are able to exit Nathaniel's house. Jasnah, where are you going?
I'm going to find a bar in this dump. Actually, no. Is there a fucking zoo here?
There is not a zoo.
Godless fucking town. Okay, fine. I'll find a bar in this fucking town.
Are you going to the Ivory Mask, the Hangry Whore, or are you trying to find a new bar?
In the nice part of town, I'm going to find a new bar.
Okay. You will, after about 15 minutes of walking, you will find a bar called the Vivacious Vine.
Fuck yeah.
It is. There is a gilded sign hanging on the wall. There is a lovely carved door, a bay window, and once you enter, there is a little gold bell that dings on the door, and it is just like a dimly lit, moody little bar. The drinks start at 7 silver.
Yes. I stroll in. Do I get a weird look from the barkeep?
Oh, absolutely. You are a slightly grimy, wounded, armor-plated individual.
I sit down. I smile pleasantly at the barkeep. And I say, whatever drink you're about to try to patronize me with, give me 2, and here's 3 gold.
As you wish, ma'am. And he will slide the 3 gold over, and he will take a bottle, and he will check it in the light, and he will uncork it. This is a 237 fine Ioran grape wine. It has been aging for 37 years. I hope it's to your liking, and he will pour a glass and leave the bottle sitting next to, and just, please, when you desire your second glass, let me know.
Hey, did I give you enough for a little bit more that you can try some with me?
Oh, I have had this specific blend before. Not this year specifically, but this blend is well known in our city for being top of the line.
Take a little bit with me. Come on.
Why, of course. Thank you, ma'am. And he'll pour a small glass for himself, and he'll swirl it around and smell it and take a fine little sip and... Delightful. Hints of the spring harvest. Beautiful.
This is really fucking good. Pardon.
Only
So
the
you-
best for our patronage.
I'll cheers him. You ever make yourself vulnerable to a complete group of strangers just to have them fall into a violent bloodlust at the first sign of trouble?
I do work in a bar.
What's your name?
My name is Francis.
Francis, I really like you. Cheers.
Vicious note taking. That's it. He will just hold up the glass and just small sips on his bit of wine. And he will.
Yeah.
There are a couple of other patrons down the bar who look like they are from the upper class area, who he will be sliding down to and assisting. And he will give them some very fancy looking drinks.
Yes, it's gonna be spending some time here.
Okay. How much more money are you going to spend here?
Yeah, we'll drop 5 more gold.
Okay, mark it off. It is spent. The rest of the party, where are you heading?
I head back to what's it called? The Ivory Mast, and I'll just camp out in front of Jasnah's door.
Okay.
I'll go wherever Farwin wants to go.
I guess Farwin's gonna go back to his room and like, I don't know. Feels very conflicted right now.
Do you want to talk about it, Farwin, or do you want to be left alone?
I just don't know if I made the right decision. I mean, I don't think it's good to ever tell a lie, right? But that's something that, well, I guess I didn't tell a lie, but I haven't told anyone that Jasnah killed somebody to protect me, which I was fine. She didn't need to do that, right? And I didn't tell anybody because I thought Jasnah was a good person, but I don't know. Maybe I should have told somebody about it. I mean, I don't really know anything about that guy. Does he have a family? Does, you know, do people miss him? Are they sad? I don't know.
That's true. I think we always just want to protect our friends.
I don't think Jasnah wanted to protect us today.
I believe, in a way, she wanted to protect us. It just wasn't within the same line of communication as what maybe you and I were trying to do.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't want people to get hurt.
Yeah, maybe we should actually just take a day and like take a break and then maybe just like, you know, commune all together. I don't know, like maybe like a little therapy session or something. Just kind of talk about like what we see for the group and all that stuff. Make sure everybody's in the right fit for what we believe in and stuff. Hopefully with no anger involved, just very calm.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe.
I don't think it was very fair for Jasnah to just disavow you because you're a kid. Kids can be smart too.
Thanks, Juju. I mean, I don't know. I still have a lot to learn and a lot to figure out. I don't even really know what I want to do with my life. But I guess in a way, I'm starting to figure that out.
You'll get there. I mean, I could even say that I don't really know what I'm doing. I mean, this all kind of started like spur of the moment.
College.
Oh, I'm just saying that the winds of everything changed like so fast. Like I was just gonna, you know, travel the world, try to like make beautiful pieces of art, and maybe find my parents and an old friend of mine, but then I met some new friends and we've been having such a wonderful time together. Besides maybe today with the spiders. Maybe we should have saved the dog today.
No, I don't think so. I mean, somebody could have been seriously hurt. Well, you know, who knows how the dog thing would have turned out, but I think we probably did the more important thing.
Save the dog, save the world.
Yeah, it turns out the dog was the key to a bomb or something.
Oh my gosh. Well, hopefully everything will maybe not be all better tomorrow, but at least a little bit better tomorrow.
Yeah. Maybe.
Do you need a hug?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give Farwin a hug.
Farwin receives a hug.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go to my room now, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
And I will leave.
Does Jasnah go back to her room that night?
After a few hours walking out with a pretty great buzz, and probably having gossip with Francis for that time, Jasnah starts heading towards the Ivory Mast. And then 3 blocks away stops, looks up the sky, and goes down to the coast instead. And she's gonna camp out on the beach underneath the stars.
Okay. Nobody will stop you. It's a little chilly at night on the seaboard. The breeze coming in from the ocean. It's cold, but you got a blanket. You've done it before.
And the cold at least feels a little bit more like home. And it's gonna be kind of comforting. The cold never bothered her anyway.
For Vesper, you'll be waiting, and waiting, and waiting. And Jasnah does not come.
I'll wait until morning.
And that is where we are going to end off for tonight. We'll pick up again from here. And then we'll see where all of the shenanigans go from here. Whether or not you are crime or not.
All because of spiders.
I mean, just some spiders.
Okay.
They're not just spiders. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Oh.
They're giant, aggressive spiders.
Even more reason to protect them. Incredible creatures.
That is probably the largest spider that there was. If you were a druid, I'd be like, I mean, okay.
Was it the largest spider there was? You'll never know.
I don't know. Maybe.
You only went so far into the cave.
Maybe Jasnah has a future career as a druid.
It's true. We'll never know. We'll never know if that spider had friends or a family
Or loved one.
or loved ones.
Oh my gosh. Well,
Oh, no.
I am an advocate for those that don't have voices, okay?
That's true.
They do have
Unless you
voices. They go
speak to
click,
animals.
clack, web, fire bad, munch.
Unless you speak to animals.
At least I have a whole week to think about how I'm going to put Jasnah in her place.
Ha! Joke's on you. There's no place you can't put her that she's already put herself.
That's probably true.
Yeah, try going for that.
You could put her in a room with a bunch of people all staring at her, specifically saying, I love you, Jasnah. Monotone in unison.
Oh, no, I know exactly where I'm gonna take this and it's gonna fucking hurt. Get ready, bitch.
You
All
wanna
right.
know what's... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
let's say
Linda.
goodbye to the Twitch for the night.
Ah, shit! That's right.
Yeah, we're on the internet.
Goodbye to Twitch
Goodbye, the internet.
and to YouTube. Thanks
Yo,
so much
people
for watching.
saw Okay.
Yes, people did. Actually, some people commented on the fight.
Sweet.
Mood.
So, there you go. That's on the internet now.